Hello and welcome to HDFS 183. My name is Gina Nation and I will be your instructor this semester. This semester we will use this course to focus on basic content of personal finance, including the topics of the psychology of personal finance, budgeting and cash flow, debt and credit management, insurance, savings and investing, and a lot more. We will do this while applying a teaching strategy known as game-based learning. This teaching strategy will combine the content from personal finance with gaming elements. The gaming elements we will use will include the achievement through the progression of levels, peer elements including the leaderboard and discussion board, and the overall theme including gaming language and the use of color. Because this course is based on game-based learning and the format and structure of this course is likely different than the rest of your courses you may have taken online, let me give a brief explanation of how the course will work. There are 3 levels in this class. Level 0 is getting you accustomed to the course policies, procedures, and structures. Level 1 through 3 are content levels. You'll see on your screen an example of what you should see when you log into our course. You will always start out in our home section, which will give you your course leaderboard and tell you where you stand in the course. The leaderboard function will tap into and will rely on 10% of your final grade. After that, you can move into your content levels. You start on level 1. They all appear the same, but the content will be different. Each of these levels will have required content units and elective content units, and a challenge. When you first log in, all you will see are the required content units. So for level 1, we have 2 required content units and your challenge. In each content unit will house an introduction, reading, an activity, and a mini assessment. If you pass the mini assessments for the required content units with an 80% or higher, you will unlock or release the elective content units. If you don't reach the 80% or higher, the elective content units will never become available to you. The mini assessments themselves do not count towards your final grade. They are only used to release new content. So why do we have the mini assessments? The mini assessments release new content units, and with each content unit there's new activities. Because the activities are embedded into each module and feed into your bank points and leaderboard, your bank makes up 10% of your final grade. So the more activities you complete, the higher your grade will be. The rest of your grade will be accumulated from the level challenges. Each level challenge is worth up to 30% of your final grade, and you must pass the level challenge with an 80% to unlock or release the next level. As you see, I haven't passed level 1 with an 80%, so if I go to level 2, it's empty. This would fill with content once my level 1 challenge is passed with an 80% or higher. If you feel like you know the content well enough to move straight on to the level challenge without passing the mini assessments and without completing any of the activities, you can. It's like a test out feature of the class. So once you've reached 80% on your challenge, you can move on to the next level. This explanation, along with the 2 videos you'll find in level 0, should be enough to get you started. If you have any questions as we make our way through the course, don't hesitate to contact me. The best way to do so is through the email function of our course homepage and email instructor users. Hope that gets you started and have fun playing.